Are you wasting your life? One of our greatest anxieties is wasting our lives. You're not your job. You're not how much money you have in the bank. You're not the car you drive. You're not the contents of your wallet. Is it a waste of time to try to achieve all of those goals? It's easy to become so distracted in our chase of whatever we're seeking that we lose sight of what matters. And before we realize it, we've wasted our time chasing the wrong things. Setting goals and pursuing things in life is fine. However, you don't need whatever you're pursuing to live a meaningful life. Here's why.
You are not your bucket list. Don't fool yourself into thinking you have to do crazy stuff to make it count. Just make it count. It's all useless if you keep jumping from one thing to the next in order to check items off your to-do list and talk about it at parties. We purchase things, party, go on vacations, and change careers, but nothing changes within once we've done those things. We are not suggesting that you don't make a bucket list. However, we must recognize that we can have a fulfilling life without one. Don't put too much pressure on yourself to get things done. What does it matter? Well, your life isn't a Nike logo. You can be joyful even if you have very little. With that awareness, you can go out and do the things you really want to do, not just because some article states 10 things to do before you die. Marcus Aurelius was a Roman emperor and a philosopher once said, "Very little is needed to make a happy life. It is all within yourself, in your way of thinking."
You are not your social status. College diplomas, work titles, and the amount of friends and followers on social media are all ways to evaluate and measure ourselves. Somehow, we need to figure out and determine where we fit into society in some way. Do you consider yourself a winner or a loser? That's what we're after. We do things solely to improve the relative rank that we hold and expand our network. We want to say, I attended X university, or I work at X. But one thing we are missing out is, you are not superior to any other human being, regardless of your socioeconomic rank. We are no longer in the 18th century. No one really honestly cares about your social standing. People are interested in your personality and the ability to do something well. Alain de Botton, a Swiss-born British philosopher and author, once said, "People who hold important positions in society are commonly labeled somebodies, and their inverse nobodies, both of which are, of course, nonsensical descriptors, for we are all, by necessity, individuals with distinct identities and comparable claims on existence." Such words are nevertheless an apt vehicle for conveying the disparate treatment accorded to different groups. Those without status are all but invisible. They are treated brusquely by others, their complexities trampled upon and their singularities ignored.
You're not your bank account. Money is fantastic. Let's be honest, without it, you can't do much. If you want to get away and live in the woods and be self-sufficient. Alice O'Connor, better known by her pen name Ayn Rand, was a Russian-American writer and philosopher, once said, "Money is only a tool. It will take you wherever you wish, but it will not replace you as the driver. You need money to survive if you want to be a part of society." However, we, on the other hand, give money far more power than it deserves. We have allowed money to govern our lives far too much. Money, as we all know, comes and goes. So what if I've lost a lot of money in my life? We have to wake up and realize that money is a commodity. Don't let it govern you. Henry Valentine Miller, an American writer and artist, once said, "I have no money, no resources, no hopes. I am the happiest man alive." Matthew Killingsworth, the senior fellow behind the most recent study, says that his experiments revealed that there was no dollar value at which money stopped mattering to an individual's well-being. However, he does not think this means that people should focus only on money. His research also found that people who specifically equate money with happiness are generally less happy people. Further, people who earned more money worked longer hours and felt more pressed for time. The main takeaway he had from his data was that income is only a modest determinant of happiness.
Stop chasing with your eyes closed. Your life will be over in the blink of an eye if you are constantly pursuing things that you feel will make you happy. Life is, in contrast to what many of us believe, long enough. As Lucius Annius Seneca the Younger, usually known as Seneca, was a Roman Stoic philosopher, put it, life, if well lived, is long enough. So, what does Seneca stating here? This quote is an answer to the eternal question, how long should a life be? Yes, we'd all like to think that we will live for a very long time, but one never knows when it will end. And that is the point of this quote, whatever we get is enough, if it is well lived. That we believe is what we should learn from this quote. By living our lives a fulfilling manner and living it well, whatever our time may be, it will have been long enough. The idea is to live so that we have no regrets, that we live as full and happy a life as we possibly can manage in the time allotted. All you have to do is live in the moment, free of worry, pressure, and daydreams. When you do that, life is long and time will no longer pass in a blink of an eye. You're only wasting your life if you're too preoccupied with other things to see it. We all know that we don't have a limitless amount of time on our hands. We all know that life isn't simply about making money, posting vacation photos on social media, or having a job.
Remember, living well isn't the same as living richly. Banquets every night will get you many friends, but most will disappear quickly if the banquets cease, right? Instead, it might be better to focus on the things which bring lasting satisfaction and put our effort and energy there instead. That is living well. Life is a gift that has been given to you. It is in your hands to make the best out of it. Dare to believe that you can. Through the ups and downs, you'll find a lesson to learn that will make you a better person. Each experience, good and bad, makes you grow. Get along with life and surely things will become easier for you. Live for today and enjoy every moment. Confucius, a Chinese philosopher, poet, and politician, once said, "Life is really simple, but we insist on making it complicated."
Thank you for watching yourmotivation.org. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, make sure to like and subscribe for more. Click the bell icon to get video updates. If you have any questions about anything, please let us know in the comment section down below. We will see you on the next video. Don't forget to stay happy and smile bigger.